Chimps.
Wimps.
Gimps.
Okay. Right.
Where do we start with this Chimps, Wimps and Gimps business, eh?
Where do we end? Where do we start?
Where do we
What's the
begin?
middle?
Does anybody start with chimps, wimps, and gimps?
What's your favourite first?
The middle one.
Wimps.
Yeah, wimp.
You like a wimp? Do you?
I like a good wimp in the morning.
You like a wimp?
On a Sunday evening.
I'm torn.
Actually. Who torn?
I'm rip torn.
Rip torn.
I'm rip torn amongst these because I like chimps
Yeah.
because of their endearing spirit. But then,
They've got grabby hands though.
yeah,
Yeah, a bit too grabby.
Bit too
a
grabby.
little grubby.
And hey.
But then gimps,
What if a chimp grabbed your dick?
I'd say go on, boy.
Go on, boy, come on. What if a wimp? What if a wimp?
Go on, boy.
Wimp grab your dick?
It's Christmas Day. Enjoy yourself, son. Something you don't come around too often. Get in here,
Boy, you're
boy.
getting the hang of it.
Give me your all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get crack on, son.
Invite some of your mates.
Natural.
But then there's always the risk you just tear it off in
I
one.
should take my cock off in one as well.
Yeah. You just rip it off like it was nothing, like it was a banana split.
Yeah, they love it. They love it.
So, have you had any encounters with any chimps, wimps, or gimps?
Chimps, I've never met a wild chimp.
Same.
I've never met a savage wild chimp just
A
lost.
A wild wimp?
A wimp, I mean, it's a bit vague, you know.
Yeah.
I've met some people who I think are wimps.
Who? Name them. Name and shame these wild wimps. Claude.
A couple of wild wimps.
Are you taking notes? Claude. Well, I'm just making my own now. Claude Winston.
Oh, who's this Claude guy? Must
Basically,
be a
I
wimp.
met him when I was 24,
Yeah.
living in East Bromley.
What made him a wimp?
Couldn't go outside without an umbrella. But it was technically a disease, but it's not a
Yeah.
real disease. He's
Yeah.
just being a wimp.
He's just being a wimp.
Mate, you're a wimp.
I've met
Yeah.
some wimps in my time
I'm more a wimp.
who I've thought. You don't want to ask someone though if they're a wimp.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, you just get
It's just embarrassing.
You gotta just
You just gotta
use
go-
your intuition.
Yeah,
He's a wimp.
definitely a wimp.
definitely a wimp, but I don't know if he knows it. I don't know if he's out of the wimp closet.
Who is this? Who is this wimp closet man?
A closet full of wimps.
Derek Wimping Tail.
What place to be?
It's a good closet.
I can't name names. Okay.
You can't name names.
I can't name names.
Are you being a
never
wimp?
been able to name
You
a name.
I'm being a wimp. Shit.
Okay, we got a wimp right in our hands here.
What's the first wimp? Daniel Streeter. I've become my own wimp. Be your own wimp.
Be your own wimp.
Be your own wimp. That's a good.
Yeah.
So for wimps, yeah, I've probably met a couple of wimps, but it's hard. No one's officially a wimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like to classify them 100%. I want my classification down.
Yeah.
I need it. Set.
Maybe
Yeah.
other people think they're a wimp, but
I feel bad now. I've labelled Claude Winston. So if you're hearing this, mate,
Claude
you're a
was
wimp.
spinning in his grave.
you're a wimp, mate. All right.
These other guys, they're not.
Claude.
Like Jack. Name a few wimps, boy.
I can't. Well,
A few.
again,
Or none.
I know loads of wimps, but one thing I dislike about wimps,
Yeah.
they're cold in the summer.
Cold in the summer.
It's true.
And also another thing I do know about them is they're terrified.
They're terrified.
So yeah,
Terrified.
terrified wimp.
Usually terrified.
Usually
terrified.
you can identify them by their terrifiedness.
Terraphidia.
yeah.
Terraphidians.
Think
Yeah.
about butter. Dear God, butter. Think about.
But if they're cold in the summer,
Yes.
then what are they like in the winter?
Oh,
Yeah.
Quivering.
Quivering.
Cold.
That's where you get a classic case of quivering wimp.
Does that mean
Yeah.
they're cold all year round? Or does that mean
Yeah, but I mean,
they're
especially
warm
in the summer, still cold.
Yeah.
Even if it's warm.
in the
That's the main thing to make a note of. Is they're cold? Yeah, okay, that's fair
They're
enough.
always cold.
People get cold,
Yeah.
yeah. But they're cold in the summer.
What? Say what?
Must be a
Yeah.
wimp.
Wimp.
But I'm only saying this because Britain is cold.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Okay.
Britain's highest case of wimpism.
But
Okay, fair point,
But
fair
wimps
point.
are not
Yeah.
just limited to. There's not just British wimps.
No,
True,
no,
it's
there's
International wimps.
Sorry.
There's international wimps.
They quaver.
Yeah.
There's international wimps.
International quavers.
Yeah.
International wimps. They get around.
Hand in hand.
They
Hand in
go
hand.
around.
Yeah.
They go around.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I've made some notes on wimps and I've put no courage.
No courage. Okay. They got no oomph.
By their very nature.
No courage.
No courage.
Is wimp a real word? Is it classified, like recognised as a word?
I believe it is
If you looked up wimp,
in the Oxlong dictionary.
yeah.
Would you? Yeah, good point.
So I'll
Really?
talk amongst yourselves and I'll quickly.
I'm
look
pretty
up
sure wimp is a
what
word.
Wimp is officially.
When I think
yeah.
of wimp, I think of the Beano and it's
Yeah, Bash Street Kids.
yeah.
Plug.
All
yeah.
those things, yeah.
Wimp, WIMP, yeah.
Wimp.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Define wimp at dictionary.com.
Define wimp.
Just like to point a weak, ineffectual, timid person.
Okay.
Ineffectual.
Claude Winston.
What does that mean?
What I've written.
Hang on.
To no effect. That person lives to no effect.
Wimp out. Okay.
Wimp out.
Is-
Oh my god, he's having a wimp out.
As a verb.
Yeah.
As a verb to wimp out. To be or act like a wimp.
What?
That doesn't give anything away about. It's just like
The dictionary's basically going, you know what I mean.
We know what you mean.
Yeah.
What, Dixie.
to be a wimp.
Dixie.
To show timidity. That's another word, isn't it?
Timidity.
To show timidity
You're
or
timid.
cowardice, chicken out.
All these words mean other words that mean other words that you could not understand.
Origin 1915 to 1920. Americanism.
Yeah.
It's American.
Origin uncertain.
I was going to try to run the 1915s. In the 15s, like, everyone's like, you fucking wimp.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you wimp.
Fucking you wimpy chimp.
And apparently it comes from, it derives from the word whimper.
Whimper.
To
Okay,
whimper.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
whimper.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh, I'm whimpering.
Oh, a little whimpering fool in the corner.
Excuse me, while I whimper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need more breakfast, sir.
I need more
He
breakfast.
whimpered in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out here, you wimp.
Many of my dreams, I'm whimpering.
Can't you read? No
actually.
wimps.
Yeah.
Read the sign.
When you're ill, do you whimper?
Try not to.
Try not to. But like, yeah. My ill voice. You have it in an ill voice?
Yeah.
There's a whimpery voice.
It's like a,
Yeah.
it's a quivering sort of.
I call it the voice of Custard Ted.
Aha.
Yeah. And I'm going to write that down for future
Yeah.
notice.
It's gonna make some pen noises.
Yeah. No, I actually wrote Custard Ted notice. But basically, what I wrote about
Cut it.
wimps.
Custard Ted notice.
Fair play,
Next
fair
time this
play.
happens, notice it.
Fair enough. I've also written.
Yeah, fair. Actually, carry on.
Can't open jars of chutney.
Go over Judge Johnny.
They can't.
Too weak.
Argument. Also, they don't want them. They're afraid of chutney.
Yeah.
Fools, a lot of them. Fucking chutney's
Yeah.
the best thing. Argumentative regarding cutlery. There's a too sharp or not enough curvature on that spoon. Every time you know a wimp's present when you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to some degree, you want to just say like, mate, just get over it. All right.
Get over it.
Stop.
Use the
But
spoon.
then,
Sharp.
you gotta have some empathy. Okay, you gotta put yourself in that wimp's shoes.
Yeah.
Those wimpy little bloody New Balance.
There's a level there. You
Shoes.
can't. You get to one point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You go so far.
Yeah,
with
fair
it.
enough. I don't like this really rough side of the table.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I can't even move
And you-
past
you
this
just-
table. But like, actually, no, it's fine. You can just live your life.
You just gotta get past that, okay? You wimp.
You're a wimp. I was swearing. I apologise, children.
There's no children listening to this.
There's no one listening to this.
There's no one listening. There's nobody out there.
Hello.
I think we'll listen to this back once, maybe.
And
I'll get about
call it
halfway
quits.
through.
By now we've stopped.
Yeah. It wouldn't be weird if by this point we've stopped listening to it.
And yet we're still.
Yeah. It's just in the ether, but we're still,
The
we're
sad-
recording this for not even ourselves now.
We should,
funny.
we should have like a minute silence to see if in the future when we listen back to this
Yeah.
and we've stopped listening to it, whether the silence has made us think, oh, it's over. I actually managed to listen to a full one.
We want to try and fool our future selves when we're listening to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that because you know the full length of it.
I reckon.
But I often put them on
Yeah.
and I listen to it for a bit and then it just becomes blobs of noise in
Yeah.
my ear. And it's
Yeah.
just like,
Couple
I
of blocks.
often don't wait for it to finish before I stop it, but I think
Yeah.
I probably by this point already would have stopped listening.
Yeah.
And if there was like a big gap of silence, I go,
Is that
it's done.
How long have I been listening to this?
I did it all, and then I just
How long has
closed
this
it
been
down.
on? Is that it? Yeah. It's
Not to say I don't
strange.
like it.
Is it a strange phenomenon? Yeah, I guess it is a phenomenon to
To question, question the inside of your brain. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's like to document something.
Yeah, basically, now we're documenting our truths. Gimps,
And
mysterious. Okay? Fucking mysterious. Who the fuck knows what's under that fucking...
Hang on, I'm still on Wimps a minute. I got a couple
You're still on
more,
Wimps?
couple of more points for Wimps.
Okay. Slow
Alright.
coach over here. Hit me.
Wife doesn't love him.
Him! Oh. What about her?
Do you get female wimps?
Yeah, do you get... You do.
Wimpette.
Wimpet. Wimplet.
Wimpette.
Husband doesn't love her.
Mrs. Wimp.
They got knobbly knees.
Knobbly knees.
Knobbly
yeah,
knees,
notorious
every single one of
knobbly
them.
knees.
Yeah.
You go to the doctor, first thing they check if you've got knobbly knees. You're
No,
wimp.
wimp.
Yeah, wimp. I have to treat you
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah. Oh, I might have depression. I might have, or like, you know.
Yeah,
I
you're a
might-
fucking wimp.
Yeah, hang on.
Get a Kiora and fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I might have some serious sort of problem where I can't process things properly, and I'm really sad about everything. Hang on.
All
right,
let's have a
slow
look at
down.
these.
Shut up there, wimp.
Show me your knees. And if they're a wimp, then
Well,
Proof is in the pudding.
get out of my office.
the chance is likely if they've got knobbly knees, you're a wimp. To be
Yeah.
honest, my knees are quite knobbly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this
We
is.
might be in the presence of a wimp.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Rubbish at archery.
What was it? Archery.
Archery.
There you go.
Archery.
Shit at archery myself.
Quivering.
I'm
Like-
finding something out.
It's because of the quivering.
How do you fare in the summer?
Oh, it's freezing. Britain, this is what I said earlier.
It's cold this time of year.
All year round.
Yeah. Cold this time of year.
God.
Chimps,
Hmm.
often mispronounced as Florence.
Right.
The word,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
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 I've underlined that. I don't know why.
Right.
Like I had a point about
Florence.
Florence. Yeah.
You say chimp?
Chimp. Yeah. I went
Yeah.
back to chimp.
This is
Yes.
We moved on to chimps now, I think.
No, we haven't. I just decided to go rectangular. And
Yeah.
backwards.
Have you got more wimp notes?
no, just cold in summer and terrified. One note about chimps.
Terrified.
Uh,
Sums it up, that is. Should we move on to chimps or wimps or gimps? No, we've done wimps, gimps.
I got some stuff about gimps.
I got some stuff about gimps
I
I'd like to share.
Actually,
Share.
I got one thing, but it goes over 2 lines because it's a long-ish
That's a long sentence.
All right. I
Um,
got quite a lot of points about gimps, actually. More than any of the others.
Have you got pimps? I've got an extra.
I've got pimps. It's just, you got a different section,
Oh,
right?
what the hell's that in the?
And a new...
It's skips.
able to withstand high temperatures.
That's a good old fashioned gimp.
Gimps. Gimps are. Yeah?
They can take on high temperatures.
All right.
They live in greenhouses.
Yeah.
People often
Greenhouses or greenhouses?
both.
Well, they're good. In
Mostly-
the garden, actually.
They live in glass houses, which they don't. The reason they don't throw stones or get stones thrown at them is because they paint their glass houses green.
Who's headbutting glass?
Definitely a wimp.
Yeah.
A whimpering chimp. Gimp.
I had that written down. Headbutts on glass. I didn't say it.
Must be
No, you just confirmed it.
Chimp.
No, sorry, carry on.
I just
They live in a
saying-
glass house.
They paint them green. Paint the glass green.
So it's like a greenhouse.
Yeah, but from when people go to throw stones at it, they go, it's not going to do anything. It's just green. It's
Yeah.
not glass because
Yeah.
it's green.
Yeah, it's just it's a greenhouse
Yeah,
How's the green?
in both.
And they know
senses
them-
of the
yeah. They know themselves
Yeah.
not to throw stones
in
inside.
greenhouses.
Yeah, but then the threat is also released from outside because the house is green.
Yeah. They just stay in these houses, do they?
Yeah, because they like high temperatures.
Yeah.
And although
It's
there's
amazing because they're like, I thought they'd be sweating out, you know.
yeah,
Sweating.
but they are. But they
They like to
So
sweat.
sweaty.
They love
that's
to sweat.
that's
Yeah.
why it's the only reason anyone ever becomes a gimp, because I think a gimp is a choice. I'm not sure if you're born like it, but being a gimp is only because we're able to withstand high temperatures, and you go,
Yeah.
how can I make the most of this? And then you go buy
yeah,
a
I
zipped
get you.
up leather suit, stick it on,
Yeah.
and then just get yourself into high pressure situations.
Just get in there. Just get, you know.
Get straight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zip it up and just crack on.
They're like the polar opposites of wimps. They just throw themselves in at the deep end.
Brave.
High
I'd say.
pressure,
They're brave.
sweaty, warm situations.
They're brave, but why are they wearing that mask?
Just because
Is
it's
it wimps in their own
They're
gimpy
not-
way?
no, I think they're just testing their own
Yeah.
abilities.
It's getting
Is
complicated
it?
now, isn't
It's
it? You got wimps dressed as
psychological-
gimps. You
Yeah.
got chimps dressed as wimps. No, you haven't.
Never seen a chimp dressed as a wimp.
I mean, you could have a wimpy chimp, really like,
yeah.
timid.
That's an area
Yeah.
we haven't
Yeah.
struck
Yeah.
upon.
I'd say a wimpy chimp.
A
would
wimpy
just,
chimp would be an ill chimp, I think.
No, one who's afraid of
I think.
having
I
long
don't think
arms.
I don't think a wimpy chimp would last long in the wild in a pack of
Which comes back
non-wimpy chimps.
A pack of chimps.
comes back to the original topic of something that we never spoke about.
Yeah, it does.
Natural
course.
selection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greece.
If you're a chimp
Everywhere.
and you're a wimp, you
Yeah.
get beaten up,
If you get
beaten to a pulp.
so yeah,
but-
Mr. U, Dan,
Mr. U.
Street.
It's not my real
Sure.
name.
Gimp. Mr. Street Gimp.
Give wimp chimp.
You've got many points of Gimp. Please enlighten us on your.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got 1 point.
See when I first found out that we were talking about gimps,
Yeah.
that gimps were going to be on the list,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't bloody know anything about gimps other than
I didn't know anything about
the
Gimp.
full body leather sort of suit and a zip from mouth.
My extension of knowledge is Pulp
Hunger value, I
Fiction.
believe.
I've never,
Pulp Fiction.
well, I still haven't, but I've never divulged. No, I've never. Just say
You never squimmed into the knowledge. That's what I was going to say.
squimmed. I've never squimmed
Yeah.
into the knowledge of
Yeah.
into the world of gimps.
Yeah.
Right, so these are the things I've written down as a non-gimp,
As a non-gimp in today's
As an-
society.
not even an amateur gimp, because that would mean that I'm trying it.
Like a leather shirt at home.
Never tried it?
Leather shirt, leather shoes. I suppose you're an amateur gimp.
I see amateur gimps at town all the time.
Don't cost much to be an amateur gimp these days.
What, who
Got
is
the
it?
Primark.
Yeah,
Fit yourself out an entire amateur
Nice.
gimp costume.
You met a professional gimp?
7.
7.
All in one day, accidentally.
To be honest, you probably have.
In a
randomly.
lift.
Mm.
7. Say that.
Different
That's why
lifts.
they fucking linger.
Always in lifts.
stuck in a lift with 7 gimps. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, do you know what I did? Just got in there, got in the middle of it. I knew the situation I was in. I just thought, nah. The thing, none of these Gimps knew each other. Just got in there, thought, nah. Only one thing to do, and I just like, top of my voice.
There's only one thing to do, yeah? I'm stuck in a lift with 7 Gimps.
There's only one thing you can do.
Top of my voice, just belted out Tom Jones's Delilah.
Yeah.
And I'd been shopping, so I got the bacon out of my bag,
Holding the bacon.
swung it
in
around in like a much like a resembling helicopter propellers, like in both my hands, but slabs of bacon.
That's good, yeah. Natural.
Can I ask, were you... right, okay. This is quite common. Were you spinning...
Quite common.
This is quite complicated.
Yeah.
Were you spinning the both bacons the same way, clockwise or anti-clockwise,
no,
or were they spinning opposite ways?
Opposite
in each
ways,
hand?
because Gimps, if you were spinning them both the same way, the Gimps would have, together within the lift,
Yeah.
looked at each other going, he's singing Tom Jones,
Yeah.
swinging the bacon
This guy's weird.
the right way. Not only is he weird, but we're on to him. He knows that we're all
Yeah.
7 different Gimps in the lift.
All right,
Whereas if you do the bacon the other way, they can't communicate or identify with each other because they can only look at the bacon and listen to Tom Jones. And it's the only way to be invisible in front of Gimps. and I knew that, and I think that they knew that I knew that at the time.
The invisibility cloak, if you will.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
Why, Delilah?
So they just...
We didn't speak because I didn't want to speak to any of them. Because I thought,
I mean, I've never
glorified wimps.
I've never had a bad
But-
interaction with a Gimp.
I tell you what,
I've had a good one.
Never met one. I'm intrigued to know.
Same here.
Yeah, what the hell
I mean,
goes
you've
on?
had 7 all in
Yeah.
one go in a lift.
I know the one thing I
That's
did
pretty
notice when I
intense.
lift as well, which I almost had to stop singing and swinging bacon because it was quite hot in there.
Too much sweat coming out.
But
of your nose.
they were fine.
They love it.
They were, if anything, I couldn't see the smiles on their face.
You can imagine.
But I
that.
imagine if I had another arm
all right.
whilst I was swinging the bacon to undo the
question.
zips, I would have seen glistening teeth of gimpy
Shining.
smiles.
shining truth.
The
And not
shining
because of
skin
the not because of the
the
singing
hot
and the bacon,
gimp.
because they can't see me. They don't know I'm there. Because of the heat.
Yeah. That's because of the heat.
That's because of
Because
the
they-
heat.
They love
All right, I've got a question.
doggone heat.
Dog on dog.
I've got a question. Dog on heat.
Dog on dog.
Heat.
Right.
Teeth.
Okay. This is my question. Just thought of it now, okay?
Okay.
Gimps. Yeah?
Chimps.
That's it.
No, wrong.
Yeah.
Already wrong.
Good question, mate. Good
I'm
question.
talking about gimps.
That's
Yeah.
more of a
Different category.
statement.
Say you've got a gimp, yeah?
How many? One.
Just one.
You've got
It's
one.
Just,
You've
it,
caught
it,
him.
it could be any amount, okay?
You're out on the
You've got
mountain.
gimps.
You're on,
as
you got more than one
plural.
gimp.
Or one. It could be just
Gumps.
gimps in general. No. That's right, gimps in general, okay? It doesn't matter how many there are.
Yeah.
More than one.
They love the heat, yeah? They're in this full body leather suit,
Yeah.
yeah? It's going to cause them to sweat, okay?
They
Does
love-
that mean that they're going to sweat? The sweat is going to go down, obviously, down their body because of gravity. Is that suit going to slowly fill up with gimp sweat? And then when it gets to here, they have to open their gimp zip mouth
That's why you should never talk to a gimp.
so they can leak out their gimp sweat from their gimp.
They leak it
suit.
out, but they also leak it in. So they sweat it out and then they gain it back in.
How?
It's just gimp gravitational.
It's just gimp gravity.
pull.
Gimp gravity.
Gimp gravity and gimp gravity in. So they've got their own gravitational sweat.
Gimpity.
Gimpity, yeah.
Yeah.
Gimpity gimp.
Gimpity gimps. Look at this.
Hey.
But what I'm saying is, could a gimp in a gimp suit,
Is a gimp...
expand because he's been sweating so much?
Is he going to get bigger? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
No, he would reduce by the equivalent amount of water there is released
So
from
he'd get
it.
smaller.
So he'd get smaller,
as
but
the,
the
as there would
suit,
be more
basically-
the
sweat.
suit would stay the same because it would fill with sweat.
This is a
But
famous.
when he took it off,
Yeah.
which brings me on to the next question, the sweat goes everywhere. Is a
And it'd
gimp?
be a wimp.
He's becomes a wimp.
It became like a muscleless, quivering wimp.
Well, it's a famous equation. Gimp
And because
multiplied by.
That's how it happens because of the
I'll let him
because they
finish.
love the heat. Sorry,
Yeah, no, it's
and then they lose all the weight and sweat in the suit in a lift.
They don't look any.
No, they leave the suit. Then they take the suit off. They go, gonna have to drain this. Feeling a bit weak. Can't put food through the zip
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
grating everything I eat, and it falls into the sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Gimp divided by.
Gimp divided by 4.
Yeah.
And then they can't deal with summer because it's too cold, even though to the rest of us it's hot.
Ah.
Yeah.
They
Square root of
temperatures
66.
have become
So
so
therefore,
high.
they become a wimp.
They, by their own devices, they've outdone themselves a nice
So say more-
British summer.
More often than not, gimps usually become wimps.
Gimps produce wimps, and chimps,
Yeah.
according to evolution, created most. We came from chimps, so all wimps, gimps, and chimps
Yeah.
are part of a circle that always inevitably ends in wimp.
With an acute angle of. Is it 122?
You're doing the maths.
Yeah, and just putting up the calculation. Chimp
2.
over 4 with a square root of 66 equals wimp. And then you divide it down to some elevator grease
Yeah.
and you divide that over with the chimp
Yeah.
with the acute angle of, I think it's 122 degrees.
That's a
Might
bit
be
beyond me,
different.
mate. I trust what you're doing, but
Ba-
I'm
Bag of leaves.
bag of leaves. See,
Mm.
I'm not qualified to talk about that.
Basically,
to
the
be honest.
bag of leaves isn't important until it becomes important.
Ah, same as everything
Yeah.
yeah, basically it's the same as literally every single thing
in the
on
whole
the
world.
planet. But it does become important at 122 degrees acute angle.
But only
Right.
for a split
Yeah.
second.
Only for like, I'm gonna say 0.4 seconds.
Okay,
So 0.4.
equals wimp.
No, not wimp.
Not necessarily.
Equals chimp.
Oh.
So you got the whole.
No
mixture
way.
right there.
And that's maths.
Yeah, that's
No
maths
way.
right there.
That's
That
how
is
maths
maths.
works.
That's what maths does.
All right, these are my gimp notes. All right,
Sure thing.
these are my gimp notes.
Give it. Hand it.
Get lymph nodes or gimp nodes?
Both.
Lymph nodes.
Oh, I fucking hate lymph nodes.
I've got a guts full of them.
I'm just gonna blast through them.
I've
Okay,
got a guts full of lymph nodes. Sorry.
it's okay, mate. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
I don't read.
I'm gonna blast through them.
don't blast with
Blast through it.
Well, just stop me if you want.
Be
if
slow,
you want,
stop.
If you want me to clarify anything.
Clarify it.
This is from an amateur gimp.
an amateur gimp.
Confessions of an amateur gimp.
All through the eyes of an amateur gimp.
I don't like being in lifts. Not with Tom Jones and Bacon.
Stop me if you want to discuss anything.
Okay.
Sex freak from space. From space? Are they from space?
Are they from space? Or I've never seen one underneath.
I've never seen one not in space. No, that's not true.
I've never seen one.
No, I've never seen.
No.
I've never seen one in real life, but
well,
I hear they're from space.
if you think of space,
They
as
like space.
we are in space, then fair enough.
They like. I mean,
Literal fact, they are in
Everything
space.
is in space.
Yeah.
In that case,
Yeah.
but they like space as well around them.
Yeah.
is sex freak too harsh?
So
Is
they-
that- is
Say, no, sex freak's okay.
Sex
Okay.
freak and jump into conclusions there.
So they're
I mean-
coming from a space that's nearby. There's nothing there.
No, I mean
Sex
from
freaks.
the outer space, like from
But outer space, over
From
there.
outside of
they
space.
were
Outside of here.
fired into our atmosphere in a pod.
So over there, space.
I think it was 4,600 gimps
4,600.
in 1804
1804.
Write this down.
Yeah, right now.
They were fired into our atmosphere
Right.
from
into
space. They don't know from which direction.
We think from the
They
left.
don't, or we don't.
Oh,
Nobody knows.
Wait, you know it's north, south, east, west of
North, south, east, west.
north,
North, south,
west
east, and west.
of north,
It's
south,
the-
east, west.
North of east, south of west.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And then I've got whips, chains, eye holes,
Eye holes.
zips for mouths.
Yeah.
No,
he knows what he's talking about.
he knows his own
He knows his gimps. What you're describing there is a gimp.
And then I just put taking it in the arse.
In what way?
Yeah.
Taking it
In what way?
In what way?
Yeah, in what way?
In what way are they taking it in the
Like
arse?
taking a dick in the arse.
I was thinking a dick in the ass.
Yeah,
Like a reception for knobs.
yeah. Do they take it in the arse? I
I
don't know.
don't know.
Depends what
Like-
persuasion there.
I guess they did. I think my
I think the general gist of a gimp is that,
It's a sex
you know,
thing.
they're basically a sexual wimp,
Mm.
and they
Yeah,
get
yeah.
sexual wimp.
they're a sexual
that's
wimp,
That's
and
what it is actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
derived from chimp.
They are
They're a sexual wimp.
a sexual wimp derived from
We're learning a lot here. We're learning a lot here. And then I've got gimp still gimp without leather gimp suit.
A gimp is
Question
still
mark.
a gimp. A gimp is still a gimp.
This is a question.
Is a gimp
Is a gimp
still a gimp?
still a
without
gimp
suit?
without leather gimp suit? Without its uniform?
Would you classify a clown as a clown without a clown suit? If he was just a normal person?
It's a good question.
Would you classify a tree without...
I don't think it applies.
It
to
doesn't
that.
apply at all.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like putting on some sort of uniform
Yeah.
or mask or something. Does that make you? Can you step out of that and still? Or are you a gimp in your soul?
I think he is. I think you are still a gimp. I think you are
Deep
still
down,
a clown.
you know you're a gimp.
You are. Yeah. But
Deep
then,
down, you can't wait to get in that gimp suit again. You're just like, I'm gonna step into that shit and it's gonna be hot. It's
Hot,
gonna
hot.
get real hot. It's leather, of course it's gonna be hot.
But then it's not the same.
I put my feet in that gimp suit and I just feel at home.
You're talking like you are. You know everything.
No,
about
I
gimp.
don't know. I
You
don't know.
you-
I don't know. What- I don't know.
I'm going to make
I don't
note.
know anything about
Daniel
gimps.
Streeter,
Possible
aka
gimps?
possible gimp. Making notes of possible gimps for future notes. So yeah,
But is that what makes
Is that-
a man a gimp? Just that suit?
no.
Can you be a half gimp? Can you be a
Because
quarter gimp?
to wear the suit, he has the
If you buy
feelings he
loads-
wants
it's
to
some-
do that,
Yeah,
or maybe he's being captured. That's
he's a gimp against his will.
My education on gimps, which I questioned education, is
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So
He's a gimp against his
no
will.
knowledge. Yeah,
So
a gimp without any.
gimps, bloody gimps.
What's gimps?
We're
Sexual
saying
space freaks.
we're saying a gimp. What was it? Is a gimp still a gimp without his leather gimp suit on in public?
This is
And I've put the guilt of a gimp in public.
I think
guilt of a gimp in public.
the guilt of a gimp.
Does he go to the bank and he's in the queue and he's like, fuck, they know I'm a gimp.
Takes outside of a wallet.
You get a sort of
People in the queue are going
a paranoia.
amateur gimp, but he's left the glove on, so
You left the oven on at home. He's clearly a gimp.
he doesn't set the timer in his oven.
Look at him.
He hasn't got a cash icer.
Clearly a gimp.
Clearly a gimp.
Definitely the guilt of a gimp.
It's like,
Well, when did
Can I
okay, the
open-
stereotype of gimp, calling someone a gimp? Ooh, look at that gimp over there.
yeah.
He clearly a gimp.
Ooh.
Are we being
Yeah, it's a different
gimpist?
angle. Yeah,
You can't be
Is it?
gimpist because that's to their favour.
It's
I
just-
believe.
I think they should be proud. I guess if they've come to
I
that
don't
sort
think
of point in
they're
their
proud,
lives.
They're whimpering.
Or are
They're
they
whimpering.
ashamed? Is it a shame thing? Like,
I think when a gimp takes his suit off, it becomes a wimp.
okay,
Okay.
but because a
I
gimp
think
is, I would say a gimp is maybe 98% covered up when in full gimp suit. Yeah, just the eyes and a zip for the mouth. Is that true?
Sometimes
Does that sound right?
that doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right. So.
Like a zip for a mouth and some eye holes and then like a dick hole.
There must be
Cock-
some.
cock and
there
balls
must be
hanging
a zip down there,
Yeah.
both sides.
Cock and balls hanging out and then like a zip on your ass. This is horrible, isn't it?
We're going deep into like dark
This is dark.
realities of gaydom.
I thought gimps were light-hearted people.
No.
I started to question
Not a good
the
subject.
whole ethos of
Gimpology.
Gimpism.
Gimpology. Are we being gimpist? I don't know.
I
think
think
we're
we're
being
being a bit
gimpist.
gimpist, yeah. Like,
But then I think they'd enjoy it, so
Yeah.
should stop being gimpist.
Maybe they want more.
Just a note for myself.
Maybe they want more exposure. Maybe they.
They don't want any more exposure. That's where the
They
leather
don't.
suits.
That's why they're
They
covered.
hate
like
exposure.
8% covered.
Yeah.
similar to the number
Bloody-
12.
Bloody fucking gimps.
Fucking Chimps.
What would you do if a gimp turned up here now? Could walk through the door there.
They'd be like,
Depends what
I'd be
it's-
like, oh, that's it.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
because you've seen his shoes.
Yeah, well, there's.
You've seen his shoes. You've
there's
seen his wallet.
All the.
You've seen his belt.
all the
You know what
angles.
it's been leaning up
All
to.
the angles are pointing to
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
he's
that-
got zips on his
And
jeans.
he's
He
on
knows
his-
he's turning up here one day.
Let me check if I'm wearing any
Sooner or
leather.
His own words. Your shoes must have leather.
No leather on these bad boys. I'm 0% gimp right now. Check yourselves.
I'm wearing leather.
Are you?
Really?
I got a belt.
Ooh, that's 10% gimp.
He's got gimp
Oh,
too.
I don't know.
Actually, mine's probably fake.
No,
It's,
actually, probably 5%.
Mine's
gimp.
brown. You never see a brown gimp.
You don't actually know.
You never see a brown gimp.
Is that racist?
Why do you never?
Gimpist.
Why the gimps never have a colour?
They might do.
Like black.
I'm pretty sure I've
Black or
seen
purple.
I think we've established through time black isn't a colour.
yellow gimps. The yellow gimps are the thing.
Yellow, like bright yellow gimps.
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. Like leather. Yeah.
Oh.
Bit of leather.
It's
Yellow
time
hat.
to leave. It's time to get up.
Wearing a yellow hat.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, we've thought about gimps probably for too long.
Yeah. What
dwelled
haven't
on
we
it.
covered?
Well,
We've dwelt. On
We've
it.
dwelt
uh,
We've dwelt amongst gimps. What's that? Who is that?
It's a
That's
global-
amazing. Who's she? She's a beauty.
She's a beautiful lady.
Just gonna
Pie-faced
grab an
cowboy with a vein for an eye.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. I have something.
Yeah.
Bex, Heineken, or...
Shall we hear a...
I'll remix that shit, don't worry.
Beautiful, man.
Right, so we got Heineken, Bex, or Cobra.
Like gimps, chimps, and wimps.
Yeah.
So, which one's out of these beers? Which one? I'm gonna go with that. Looks a bit gimpish,
Yeah, it's got the dark mustard.
but it also that's gotta be chimp because I got the ears on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Bex,
Well, Beck's
pure wimp.
quite strong. It's quite...
Strong on the inside, wimp on the outside, as most wimps are.
I will.
Aren't we all?
Oh no!
What happened? Oh,
Broke my fucking
you're
South
indestructible.
African bottle opener / toenail cutter.
For good reason it's broken by your...
Bullshit. This whole night has been bullshit.
This is bullshit. This is bollocks, Mark.
Why did I come here? So I don't know. Choose one of those each.
Yes.
What would you like the least?
You don't,
Clearly, there's no words that can be said.
all I'm going to do is keep drawing pictures of Leah. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him. Dear God, don't tell these.
Don't tell Leah.
I'm going to take the Heineken, and I don't care.
He's gone for the chimp.
I've gone for the chimp.
I'm going in for Gimp.
He's gone for the chimp, and he's got the whip.
We're down with the whip.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
So, section 2.
Do you want to hear something?
Go on.
I want to hear everything. Every sound at
Do you want to hear something?
I want to hear something.
Some sounds
I want to hear
Yeah,
some
come
sound.
out of my mouth.
Yes,
Go on.
please.
I poured boiling water on my hand earlier.
Was that out of the tap of Christine Flogwin's earlobe?
It was from the kettle of the north.
Kettle North.
Yeah, I was
heard about that
filling
one.
up the hot water bottle of the south, and
Needs to be heated
I
up.
literally just poured it all over my hand,
Man.
like freshly boiled. I was waiting for it to boil, like that. Bam! Poured it all over my skin of my hand.
How do you heal it? Your hand's looking pretty.
I didn't.
Oh.
It's not healed.
I put it into cold water.
Yeah.
Classic.
Bit obvious, that isn't it?
Yeah, it's too obvious.
It's
really.
the old
too much hot
classic.
water. Yeah, cold water. Yeah, clearly,
Obviously the antidote.
obviously. So yeah, I hope my skin doesn't peel off and become like just some peelings.
Well, you can always become a snake. That's the joy of boilification of.
Yeah.
Was it this part?
Yeah, here.
Okay, that's a really.
I think I got away with it somehow. But that's a story that I'd like to share with you all. Story that it's a true story.
True story. Is it true though?
Yeah, I just said it's a true
Is
story.
it more true than true?
How do you know when a story is
It's true. How do you know when a story is false? Without knowing it's false.
It always starts with
So this is
the
the story.
I think there's like a few ways you can tell, really.
Tell me. Number one.
if you were there.
Okay, yeah. If you were there.
If you were there is always a
you can
good
actually
way.
tell if it was true.
it's like just
Is there one way of it?
you can do some research.
Research.
As they're telling, or do
Is he a
you come
bullshitter?
back to them?
You need time to do research.
And the third one.
Research equals
Time.
time over
Time over
Matter.
patience.
patience with a side of broccoli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Tasty.
And then you look in that person's eyes. Write this down.
Yeah, sorry. Alright.
Look in that person's eyes,
Person.
and you try and gauge if they've had a happy
Gauge.
upbringing.
You know what?
And
Yeah.
then you look at how much their earlobes dangle.
Dangle it.
Earlobe dangle
Dangle.
Ratio.
divided by gravity, isn't it? Because gravity brings
The
your,
lobe.
your lobes south.
Check the gravity before.
Okay. I've written gauge upbringing and then the dangle
Yeah.
question mark of ear
And then you can
to
usually
ratio
tell.
floor.
And then you can usually tell
Right.
if someone's bullshitting you or not.
That's actually the perfect way. Number 3.
Mm.
Very good.
Yeah. That's what I do anyway.
I
Whenever.
don't know where I've written snake in very large writing. Snake.
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 Did you see
Dear
a
God,
snake?
not snake. Metal Gear Solid.
Did you see a snake?
Snake.
We don't endorse Metal Gear Solid,
No, you only
even though I like it.
Hideo Kojima.
Even though I played it a lot when I was young and I quite enjoyed playing it,
It's a
I
really
don't
good game.
endorse
It was
it.
one of the best games of the 90s.
We don't endorse anything here.
Only Heineken. Heineken's good. It's brewed in Holland.
Oh, shut up. Stop endorsing things, man.
It's a tasty beer.
It is. I always find Beck smells a bit like
Cannabis.
Marijuana. Cannabis.
It's like Peroni.
Cannabis.
Can I biss?
Cannabis.
Kind of a kind of. It does.
I can't smell shit at the moment, but
That really does. Oh, what a sound to be had. So, cones. What's your opinion on them?
Too many of them.
too many.
Why would you say that?
Just everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go, there's a cone.
There's a cone.
People with cone heads?
Never people with cone heads.
Never people with cone heads, but there's cone.
No one ever has seen the early excellent work of Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
Coneheads. Oh shit, yeah.
Dan's seen the excellent work.
Coneheads. Fuck me. I haven't seen that
It's a
film.
good film.
I have seen that film. I
I've
haven't
never
seen
seen
that
that- I
film
haven't seen that
for. Oh, I don't know how long.
Oh, at least 12.
Wouldn't it be good if you get some stats about like your life, like?
You've only ever seen Coneheads 4. No,
Four times.
Four. Just four.
Just
I've
4.
only seen it 4. I've only seen it 4. Never seen it though.
But like, imagine when like just as you're about to die, you could literally just get any stats that you wanted from your whole life. But that would mean someone
Has been monitoring
collecting
you.
those
Yeah,
stats
a bit
and
freaky.
have access
Yeah.
to those stats.
Well,
Or maybe if only you had access to those stats, and then at the end you could be like, "Bam! How many times have I had a shit? How many times have I?"
That'll be no surprise to me because I've been tallying it since.
You got a tally chart on the go.
I do.
Must be pretty big by now.
Surprisingly small.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen it. It's quite small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in my pocket. No.
Do you do the usual like 4 and then
Before that,
diagonal
1 through
line
5.
of
Yeah. But I try and make that look like a turd.
Yeah.
I try and when it's the 5 to make it special, like
Yeah.
actually draw out the shape of
Like a turd
The-
going
the
across
fifth.
the 4.
the 5th. Yeah,
Is
Like
it
a turd just laying on top of the 4.
that's it. That's the general idea.
a bar chart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pie graph?
Yeah.
Lamity groon?
A lemon pie graph.
A lemon pie groon. A lemon pie groon.
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 Groon. So that's a circular thing with a pipe coming out.
Hang on, I'm going to take a photo of that.
Will you take your hat off? Can I take your hat off? It can be taken off.
Okay, this is going to be...
I need to make my moustache more.
I'm going to show... You need to kind of face that way as well.
Okay, try and get your mouth
Like, look at my hand here.
Try and get your mouth above your mustache,
Like
under
face.
your nose as well.
Face
Go
my
ahead.
face my hand.
Face my hand.
Put your hand on his face.
I didn't mean to flash. Sorry. I didn't mean to flash. Yeah.
Never
Here we
mind.
go. Here we go. One more time. Look at my hand.
Try and get your mouth above your mustache.
That's fine. That's cool.
There, we got it.
That should be visible. Should be visible. That
Is it visible?
should be visible. I'll make it visible.
How do you make it visible without a visibility device?
Cloak. Bacon.
What do you mean?
What kind of visibility device do you use?
Right, I'll put that photo
Yeah.
on the screen while this is playing.
Which screen?
Everyone's screen.
Whose screen?
Whoever's watching it. Whoever's listening to it.
Ah, you get
No
you
one's ever going to
You see what I
see this
mean?
picture.
Anything happened? Any stories? Anything grabs your attention? Anything of note? Happened to you where you've gone, oh, that's alright, isn't it?
I did come across, and I just saw. I'll tell something about it.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't, but then I didn't say anything whatsoever. Was that you know?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I was at
Thing, and he's like, didn't what? Exactly.
Yeah. It's weird that you wouldn't.
yeah. Weird that, isn't it? That's strange.
Super weird. Stupidly weird.
Yeah.
No, I did. I
You flipped any pancakes or?
no, I punched.
I actually have flipped a few the other day. Made you put grass in the middle of the pancake
Gross.
and you mix it up with a bit of soy milk.
Gross, man. What the
And
hell's the
then
matter with you?
Cover it in egg juice.
Oh, egg juice.
And you fling it at a wall
Yeah.
and you
No.
declare it the winner. And you're like,
Oh, mate, that
Yeah,
sounds terrible.
that's alright.
Goodness
It was
me.
a good day, okay? All your judgmental
Yeah?
goodness me's. But,
With who? Who were you with? Phil Mortimer.
Phil.
Phil Mortimer,
Phil, don't tell me what Phil Mortimer.
I fucking hate Phil. I'm right down on my estimations.
met any interesting characters lately? Like, there's I met
Savage Benny.
Savage
Benny.
Ben.
Benny.
Savage Benny.
What's he up to these days?
He hasn't been around since '84 when he went in the can
In the
for
the stink.
that money laundering.
the big stink.
28 grand. 28 grand. He knew what was coming to him.
16 if you go by his rule.
Oh well, you can't go by Savage Benny's rule.
I know it should.
Oh mate, have you seen his hair? He's got like
Money
Four.
growing out of it.
Well, you got one of them.
he folds his money into his hair,
Shit.
and yeah, he covers his skin with maple syrup, and he's all over the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no self control.
I mean, if he had agave syrup coming out of his veins, I'd get it. But
Yeah.
otherwise, nah. Maple
Yeah.
syrup, get
Maple
out.
syrup, I can't believe it.
Benny.
He came around my house.
Benny.
Yeah. Did he?
I had my whole family.
Unannounced.
I had my whole family around the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Even your dog?
He came round, even the dog, yeah.
That's mad.
Even the bloody dog. Savage Benny. Right, he comes round. My whole family's at home. Yeah.
And the dog.
Even the dog is there.
Yeah.
No. I can't believe it. Everyone's here. The last thing,
Dog included.
the last thing I need now is Savage Benny coming round. Yeah.
Did you think that before you even turned up?
I did, yeah. I was like, this is going to go fine as long as Savage Benny doesn't turn up. And guess what? Just as I'm serving the cheese selection,
Yeah.
the cheese pastries, yeah, as I do, he
is known for this.
Savage?
The doorbell goes. Who's this going to be now?
No, not Savage Benny.
He's pissed again. He's pissed out of his mind.
What's he normally has this line like, oh lads, what we up to?
Yeah.
Savage on the house.
He keeps offering me these bloody sausage rolls that he's made. I'm just like, mate, not now. It's not the time. He's like,
Where have you been?
come in for a bit though. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Savage Benny. You're taking the piss. You're taking the royal piss. You're taking the savage piss.
He's taking the savage piss.
Always taking the savage.
Yeah. He comes in. He's falling all over the place. Yeah. He's thrown up in my speakers.
I knew you would.
Yeah. I got some bumping tunes going on. Yeah. It's throwing. It's
Bumping?
it's bumping tunes.
Bumping tunes.
Yeah. It's projecting. It's like pumping. It's sick all over my grandma
And your dog.
and my dog. The dog's there as well.
He's
Dog-
but he's had a
It's
get
going
some
to
at
the
this
beat.
point.
That's a good beat that he
It's
makes.
going to the beat, and there's to that sort of BPM. There's sick spraying around the room.
Savage Benny.
Savage Benny's sick is just flying around the room. Unbelievable.
He's so savage.
Unbelievable. Savage Benny.
And then my whole family then is just covered.
Covered in
Covered. And then he leaves, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta clean this shit up now. I've got to explain this. I go into the bathroom for a second. I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm just like, right, okay, you got this. So you can just explain this. You got this. You can do this. You can just say like, I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and
he's down on his luck.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself like taking the blame? Right. Like,
yeah, of course I do. My family come in sick, and then I go out and then I'm just like psyching myself up for ages. Like my heart is racing. I'm just like, my whole family's going to disown me. I go out into the living room. They're all gone.
Well, they're in the streets covered in sick.
They're all gone.
Families.
Got away with it.
Yeah.
Again.
Got away with it. The next time I saw him, he acted like it didn't happen, so I got away with it.
But there's always the next time with Savage.
Savage Benny. He's always about, isn't he? He's always about. Watch out.
So
Savage
you
Benny
met
is
Savage
about.
Benny this week. Good. It's a good interaction. I haven't met anyone particularly interesting. There's been no, it's been nothing. There's nobody out of the ordinary. There's the milk cup man. You met him?
No, I don't think I have met him actually.
He just sells like little
Tell
tiny
me
cups
more
of
about
milk.
him.
Tiny milk cups.
Yeah, he sells them.
Yeah.
How
He looks
tiny?
a bit like a milk cup. It's weird. He's really like bleached white.
Yeah.
Eyebrows that come out further than his eyes. I mean, further than his sides. Really, really frizzly.
Yeah.
He's about 4'8", tiny man.
About 4'8".
So yeah, he fits the architectural.
Yeah.
The archetypal.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Archetypal, yeah.
Yeah.
Good word.
Milkman.
Yeah.
So tiny, frizzy eyebrows. He's the most interesting chap I've met this week.
Did you buy any off him?
I don't.
Get some sweet
I
tea.
don't drink milk. He shouts at me saying, "Buy this milk of me." And no,
Yeah.
I drink soya maybe just about if I'm having tea every now and again.
Whoa.
What?
I thought you just sold the cups.
What?
I thought you just sold the cups.
No. He cups full of milk, just tiny milk cups.
Could you not just pour the milk away, or are you consciously aware of buying the cups with the milk, and then therefore you're paying for the milk? That
I'm
you throw
paying for
away?
the milk. The milk, it comes at a premium. The milk seems to be highly priced. I don't see the aim. The cups are cool. I buy one maybe once of him.
Yeah.
So, ooh, cool little milk cup, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, great.
No.
Man.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I can put it in my closet and jingle it around full of lint.
Yeah.
You know what you do with cups.
Uh-huh.
Jingle it around with lint.
Around with lint.
Orange lint.
So yeah. He's a bit aggressive though.
Yeah.
Boy, he is. Tiny little milk man with frizzy eyebrows.
Do you show him what
Bleach
for,
one.
or were you wimp about it?
I was a bit of a wimp. Yeah. I kind of just said, no. Exactly what I said. I mean, as you do when you're walking down the street.
As long as you weren't a gimp about it.
You got your headphones in, screaming at some music.
That's why I always say, be a wimp, but just don't be a gimp.
The future.
And you haven't got a choice to be a chimp, because you're not a chimp.
No.
Evolved already.
Physically, you're not a chimp.
Are we?
Physically and mentally.
Not anymore.
Who's to say?
I mean, we wouldn't be who we are without chimps. But at the same time,
but would we
don't
be
call me a chimp.
someone else? Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like chimps. I wouldn't be offended to be heralded.
They can be very aggressive, very. They can beat the shit out of another chimp, that's for sure.
I mean, a human can beat the shit out of another human.
But can't beat the shit out of a chimp.
No, chimp beat the shit out of a gimp.
Yeah.
So yeah, plasticine foreheads all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.